Hello, hello. Hello, the rise of Yusuf. Good morning. Beautiful. Welcome to the live, guys. Who's in here? Good morning, Nancy from Chicago. Good morning, Shine. Good morning, the rise of Yusuf. The rise of Yusuf, 1 a.m. in the UK. Good morning. Thank you, Yusuf, for telling people about the course. Good morning, Shine. Hello, hello, everyone. Good morning. I'm going to share this. Hello, that Glam Girl Diary. Good morning from Sydney, Ashish. Good morning from Thailand. Good morning, Nazuru. Bingo up 100%. Beautiful. Stock Guru, good morning. Good morning, Nazar. Hello, Stock Guru. Have 20 CRISPR shares. Beautiful. Greetings from San Diego, California. Hello, Lewis. 21-year-old in college. Good morning, Naz. Good morning, good morning. Tesla up $753. Beautiful, the rise of Yusuf. Good morning, Eldon. Hello. Wow, that's a lot of people joining very quickly. Beautiful. Everyone, if you can share this live. Good morning from Philly, 19-year-old YouTuber Travi. Good morning from New York. Hi, Rosie. Driving to the grocery store as usual. Good morning. Please send sunshine to Canada, pouring rain. Let's wish it on Canada. It's not frozen and snowing? Interesting. Good morning from New York. Hello, Relly. Good morning. Hello, Shadow. Hey, Rich. Good morning from Colorado. Good evening from Colorado. What's up in Brooklyn? Good morning, Shermer. Good morning, Rejan. Good morning, Mob. Thank you. I love you too. Good morning, Stoker. Good morning from Virginia, USA. Good morning, Doobie. Brooklyn, New York. Good morning. Dallas, Texas. Awesome. Good morning in London, Mark. Montreal, Shine. Vermont. Oh, I love so many people in so many places. Vegas, baby. Go Tesla. Thank you. Think real. Good morning in Vegas. I hope you're having a great night in Vegas. Go Tesla. Woohoo. Tesla's on point for this target. Good morning from Hong Kong. Haiti is here. Wow. Good morning in Haiti. Ontario, Canada. Denver. Good morning. Good morning, Tappan, New York. Hamburg, Germany. Boca Raton, Florida. Awesome. I haven't heard of that one. Florida I have, but not Boca Raton. Bucks County, Philadelphia. Good morning. Aloha from Brazil. From the UK. Kent from UK. No, Peter from Kent in the UK. Good morning. Do you think the US will go into national lockdown? I don't think so. Good morning from Taiwan, from Portugal, Jao. Chicago, Ireland, Queens, New York. Hello, Irina. I watched Coming to America the other day. It was awesome. Vancouver, Canada. Manchester, UK. Good morning from Regina, Saskatchewan. That's in Canada. Love your YouTube channel. Thank you so much, Richard. Good morning from Vietnam. Yes, it's going to be awesome when we're all live in a conference, guys. Everyone, if you can please share this on your Twitter or on your Facebook, share the live. It would be awesome telling people to join. I want to also share it to the YouTube membership. Create a post. Awesome. Sharing the live. Post. Good morning, everyone. Hello from Austria. Hello, Taha. Austria is amazing. I lived in Vienna. I really loved it. And Tyrol. Afghanistan. Wow. Hello to Afghanistan, Alex. James, your thoughts. Hello. What do you think about Bitcoin's current market price? It's beautiful. Congratulations, everyone that bought it. I still believe Bitcoin in the long run is $1 million Bitcoin. Hello, Stayfly in Boston, Massachusetts. Stayfly, I always shout you out on the videos. Guys, let's let everyone join. If you could keep letting everyone know where you're from. Hello from Puerto Rico. This would be awesome. From Jessica from California. We'll wait till everyone joins the chat and then we'll start jumping into stocks. Somalia. Wow, Nomad. Hello in Somalia. Canada, Brooklyn, UK, Cambridge, UK, Brooklyn, New York, Toronto, Oregon, North Carolina, Chicago, New York City, Kansas. You're looking at yes, let's look at PACB, but we'll let everyone join the chat first, guys. Tennessee, Garamont, Germantown, Maryland. Interesting, never heard that. Baltimore in the house. Hello from Sweden, Jaku. Up 40K in Bitcoin thanks to Stock Grew. Awesome. Congratulations, Altaf. Hello from Washington, Manhattan, New York. If you had to move, where would you move to next? Interesting. I want to go live in Spain or Portugal. Tesla in Iowa. Hello from Kuwait. Wow, beautiful Ahmed. Hello in Kuwait. We need an update on Tesla, even though you made a video today, but it will be crazy today. Not sure what happened tomorrow. I'll make an updated video on Tesla today also. We'll keep tracking Tesla daily. And NEO going to NEO Day on January 9th. Stock Guru, what did you do to make your first big payday? Nice question. I sold an eBay store when I was 15 or 16. It had 150,000 reviews and it was making huge amounts of money. Hello, Ahmed. Hello, Ahmed. Ahmed is the student. We're going to get to 100 million this year. That's our target for this year. How are you doing, Ahmed? How's the portfolio? How's the recovering from COVID? Our exchange student was from Spain. Beautiful, Lisa. Good that you're taking on exchange students. Hello, Alan. Alan is in the house. Alan is probably one of my oldest students, almost 10 years or more, which is beautiful. Kabul, Afghanistan. Alex, our properties in Thailand expensive. Cheaper than other countries, I would say, but this house is pretty well valued. I like the Eagle's Nest, which is beautiful, from Zamunda. Wow, Abdul from Zamunda. Amazing. Hello Zamunda. Ellen DeGeneres, hello. Ahmed, what do you think of gold? I don't like gold. I think it's an old world kind of asset. It's good for beating inflation if you want to be beating inflation, but I don't see massive gains for gold in the long run. Hello from Orlando, Florida. Feed the Eagles. Yes, we need to, actually, Cho, you know the chef Cho, one of the staff, she caught a hawk the other day. She literally caught a hawk with her hands and had the hawk. Unbelievable. Everything good, brother. Market treated me very well today. 730K up today. Very nice, Ahmed. Beautiful. Which stock gave you the most? We had a great day today, actually. Airbnb also popped, and I made a buy order on Airbnb in the YouTube membership before that big pump, so that was beautiful. Yes, I hold a lot of Bitcoin. Yes, this was by accident. I shaved. I didn't get, my hairdresser didn't come. I just shaved myself, actually. She was busy this day. Bro, how you up so much? Ahmed, how did you put in there? Hello, I just got a message from an unknown number. Do you like Robert Kiyosaki's teachings? It doesn't make sense to me. Yes, I love his teachings. He's a genius. Hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Hello from New York. Thoughts on Zoom? Hey, man, how are you? I'm doing good. How are you guys doing? I hope everyone's doing amazing. Predictions on Apple this week. I'll make a video for Apple today. Everything SpaceX, Tesla, NTLA, beautiful. Or not SpaceX, Space, which is Richard Branson's company, I believe. Predictions, will Bitcoin value? Hey man, how are your thoughts on Zoom? Hello, Stock Crew. Thanks for all you do. Happy belated birthday to your girlfriend. Thank you so much. Global success. I'll let her know. How many income sources do you have? Good question. I think more than 5. Different websites, businesses. Made 900K from Bitcoin bingo yesterday. Beautiful, Abdul. Amazing gains. A student, you guys were really asking about bingo last time. Guru, what's your target price for Airbnb? I believe in the long run, Airbnb can be very huge company. I believe it has the potential to be one of the big tech companies. So 10 to 20 times from here. Made almost $1 million USD because of you, James. Amazing, stay fly, beautiful. Last time I saw your comment, it was at 330,000. So you're doing amazing. Airbnb has making me squirm with analyst coverage. It's obviously caused huge swings. What are your thoughts? Seems like a lot of good volatility for the future due to COVID-related issues, which is beautiful. Keep buying more Airbnb every time it drops. Airbnb is amazing for the long term, guys. We're looking at times 10, times 20. So 1,000 to 2,000%, which is amazing. Ahmed, if you like CRISPR, thank you for the super chat. Ahmed, buy NTLA. Yes, I'll make a video on NTLA as well. Thank you for reminding me, Ahmed. Guys, everyone, please, if you can please share this live in your Twitter and your Facebook. Let's get as many people in the chat as possible. Last time we were on around 300 people. I'd love if we can get to like 600. I was down with Apple for the last 2 months, but I'm making some profit now. Beautiful. Apple is great for the long term, and especially with the amount of money they're printing, Apple is going to get a lot of that money. I'm new to investing, budget of around 1.5 thousand. Should I invest in many different or go all in on one stock? Jason, I teach pick 10 companies, 5 in the industry you love, which mine being tech, and 5 in diversified industries, and split your money up over time. Even though you have 1,500 now, as you get more, put them into your 10 companies every month over time, dollar cost average. That's what I teach in the Stock Guru Master Course. 𝗙𝗏𝗘𝗘, the runoff election for the Senate could result in Democrats in majority control. This could result in increase in capital gains tax on unrealized capital gains tax. Very possible, but it's also going to be a lot of money being printed. So I believe this is going to offset any negative news for a long time. Hi, how are you? I got my kids' savings. They're learning on how to invest. I got 300. What company should I invest their money? Beautiful, Kristen. I would say if with $300, first start getting more capital coming in. I like Uber for the long term. Ted Jones, thank you for the super chat. Please make a video on Uber. Okay, I'll do an updated video on Uber. I like Uber for the long term. Yes, Uber did well today, and we bought a lot of Uber the last few days, which is beautiful. 𝗙𝗥𝗘𝗘. Okay, let me set up the chart. 1 second, guys. Okay, now we got the charts on the side. If you've seen my pictures of the lives, Ahmed, thank you for the super chat. I have 4.3 million in NTLA. Bought it yesterday. I had at 12 and then sold at 44 and rebought it at 55. Beautiful. Amazing gains. Won't Uber get replaced by robo-taxis? 4.3 million in one company, NTLA. Wow, huge investment, Ahmed. We'll check out NTLA. Do you think Uber will get replaced by robo-taxis? No, I believe robo-taxis is going to integrate with Uber. Uber has the first mover advantage, which is beautiful. NTLA killed it. Airbnb perfectly bounced off that support, guys, when I made that buy order yesterday. Amazing. It was perfectly on point. We bought it at around 140 something. Now it's 148, 143. So it jumped perfectly off that trend line. That was a great buy on the technicals. If Airbnb on the 1 hour charts was perfect. I really appreciate all you do for us. Thank you, 𝗙𝗏𝗘𝗘. Thank you for that. If you're poor, save. And if you're rich, you can invest in anything you want, but the poor have to save and have a steady income before they can invest. Nice advice, Shoma, but I recommend more invest, not so much saving, just as much as you can. Every time you get in money, start investing it into a company. Even if it's $100, $200, buy your companies, your 10 companies over time, and it'll very quickly compound. And also, don't use the word poor. Start listening to positive affirmations every morning. The Stock Guru Affirmations playlist is beautiful. Uber isn't only in the USA, even Asia got AMD, Europe got Uber, so Tesla taking over can't see it. Yes, Uber has 67 countries, so it has very dominant market share in many countries. Everyone, if you can please share this live with on your Facebook, on your Twitter, it would be and ask them to join the live. It would be awesome. Let's try and get a few thousand people in here. I'm making an eagle's nest in my house in Zamunda. I will call it Falcon's Nest. Awesome, Abdul. Beautiful. A falcon, my Cho caught a falcon 2 days ago. It was unbelievable. Ahmed, something tells me Antilia will 30 times in 5 years. Beautiful. Let's check out NTLA. NTLA. I like these bio companies, these biotech companies. We started entering it a few months ago. We made this video, Enter Biotech. And I really like biotech for the long term. Ooh, I do see a little bit of a head and shoulders, but that's on the hourly. Okay, so NTLA, huge pump. What price did you enter, Ahmed? Most of your shares? Oh, you said at 11. Amazing gains. Great work, Ahmed. On the technicals, the RSI and stochastic are very overbought with NTLA. It did hit a resistance at $70. At $70. The stochastic RSI is still heading up, though they're in the overbought, so we need to be a bit careful. Dollar cost average, but huge volume recently for NTLA. So even if it does come down, it's got massive amounts of volume. But I would start DCAing into NTLA with such a big pump like that. But it does look like it's going to keep spiking up. On the 1 year, NTLA, wow, beautiful. Perfect buy on NTLA off that support at the $46 mark. The stochastic and RSI just turned for NTLA. So for the next few weeks, we have some big upward movements for NTLA. Also huge amounts of volume. I'll make a video on NTLA. Okay, live chat. Guys, any messages I missed, please re-message them. I'll make a list. NTLA, we're going to make a video. I'm adding it to the list. NTLA. NTLA is a buy for the next few trading weeks, and for tomorrow's trading day, NTLA is overextended in the stochastic RSI, but still, well, no, it's trying to turn to head down. But a lot of volume right now, so I don't think it's going to come down. A good buy for NTLA will be 57, but jump in now if you want the next few weeks, because the stochastic RSI are primed to go massive for NTLA up, which is beautiful. Would you consider it DCAing if you spread buys out across one day instead of 1 week or 1 month? No. Dollar cost average, Paul, is spreading it out over monthly, even over a few months. Then you're getting the average price over time. Over a day or a few hours, you're just getting the average price for that day. They're doing great work with gene editing. I'm in for the long haul. Beautiful, Ahmed. Did you watch this? Do you have CRISPR, Ahmed? And if you watch this Human Nature documentary, guys, I highly recommend you check out this Human Nature documentary. When I was in the army, I managed to save 24,000 in the course of my 3 years, and lucky I learned about the stock market a year ago. Beautiful, Sherma. That's a great amount of capital to start investing. Perfect. Please look into Ahmed. Need your hotline on these buys. NEO dump or hold through the NEO day. I believe it's going to pump on the NEO day, especially if they announce a really nice designed sedan. Watched Human Nature last night. Incredible, great documentary, isn't it, Garrett? Amazing. What do you think about American Airlines? Now it's $15. Is it going up soon? Yes, last time we looked at American Airlines, I really liked it. I'll make a video on American Airlines. Hourly, American Airlines is trying to reset a little bit. Stochastic RSI turning to head down. Big support at the $15.20. On the midterm, let's see what's happening on the midterm. On the midterm, Airbnb is forming a giant cup and handle, guys. A very powerful cup and handle is forming on American Airlines on the daily candles charts. So expect some huge movements for American Airlines. It more than likely will come down to 1453, but I would not miss a rocket ship. American Airlines looks like it's about to rocket ship. The price targets are $26 for American Airlines in the next few, or the first target I would say would be $22 in the next few weeks. American Airlines is a buy, especially on the long-term charts. On the monthly candles, American Airlines is an amazing buy, guys. Stochastic RSI massively turning up from the bottom. We have huge amount of volume. American Airlines looks like a great buy for the long term. Possible targets for the long term are all the way back up. It can almost fully recover American Airlines. So targets are $50, which is 300% from here. American Airlines is a buy. I do like it. Dollar cost average, but start accumulating American Airlines if you want this company. Ahmed, thank you for the super chat. Let's talk about QuantumScape. QS dropped more than 50%, but I've bought a few shares today. Let's check it out. QuantumScape, QS. Shared your feed on my Facebook. Thank you so much, Todd. Guys, we're looking at QuantumScape now, QS. Recently IPO'd just 3 months ago. So we go to the, it IPO'd in August 2020. IPO price was $9. Now we're sitting at $59. Huge jump on QuantumScape. And it did bounce off that support. It bounced perfectly at the support at $51. $51.60. Stochastic and RSI are starting to turn. Stochastic is still open though, but it does look like it's found support, and it looks like amazing potential for QuantumScape. QuantumScape is a buy for the long term. What caused the drop though? We need to research. Ahmed, do you know what caused the drop? That was quite a strong drop. I put a trend line with those 2 points. We have a strong trend line for QuantumScape now. When I watch YouTube, people would mainly talk about support and resistance, but never would talk about technical analysis. So I was confused a while until I came to this channel. Beautiful, Shoma. Welcome to, you've been here for a long time. Are you still DCAing into Airbnb? Yes, Doobie. I made some buys into Airbnb yesterday. I put on the membership section. QuantumScape solid-state battery, significant technical hurdles to overcome. That's what caused the drop. It's on a very strong support right now. On the hourly also, so for tomorrow's trading day, QuantumScape Buy. Stochastic RSI bottoming, turning up, massively turning up, and huge amounts of volume. QuantumScape is a buy. Bad press on Seeking Alpha. Interesting. Tesla Arcade Ahmed, no reason at all. That's why I don't know. That's why it's a good buy. It does find a very strong support on this trend line at the $54 mark. It is a buy for all time frames for QuantumScape. But dollar cost average, because it did have a strong rise recently, but it does look like it's on a strong support. Profits at 20% up. Thanks. Do you pull profits up at 20% up? No. Kenny, I'm buying companies for the long term. My goal is 2,000 or 4,000%. 20% is just usually a few days or a few weeks or a few months after we get into the stock. But the goal is 2,000%, 4,000%, 20 times, 40 times. That's why we're buying amazing companies for the long time, guys. Long term. I was listening to Elon today. He was saying that you will only be able to use the Tesla robo-taxi network. Why do you think they will integrate with Uber and not be competitors? Because everyone's used to using the Uber app, and it's a first mover advantage. It's dominating in many of 67 countries. And a lot of users that don't have Teslas are going to be using Uber. So they're not going to use the Tesla app, but they will want to call a Tesla car. I think Uber will be the integration point for a lot of these companies. Kenny, thanks. You're the best. Thank you, Kenny. Everyone, if you can please share this live with as many people as possible. Let's try to get 600 people in here. If you can share it on your Twitter, on your Facebook, it'll be much appreciated. Skills is an online mobile multiplayer competition platform that is integrated into a number of iOS and Android games. Players use it to compete with the competitions against other players around the world. Interesting. Skills, SKLZ. Let's look into this. SKLZ. I don't know why, but as soon as I read it, I didn't really like that description of the company. I'm not sure why on Skills. On the long term, it's very recently IPO'd, huh? The IPO was in April 2020. Stochastic RSI on the midterm are turning to head further up. It had very strong support at the $17 mark. Skills is a buy on the technicals. Huge amounts of volume are building on Skills. Stochastic RSI turning up. For the midterm, so on the dailies, on the hourly charts, it does look like Skills is overbought with the RSI and Stochastic. It can try to hit 23 resistance and then come back down. But I don't like Skills so much. Ahmed on track for 100 million and James on track for 1 million subscribers this year. Yes, that's the goals, Garrett, for this year. And for us and me to make more millionaire students. Let's get as many of you guys into millionaire students. Stayfly, you hit 1 million? You were up, I forgot what you wrote, 700K? If 1,000 people bought your course, you will accumulate like $330,000. Yes, it's good cash flow, this course sales. But my portfolio does much more. So, but course sales are beautiful also. Many streams of income, guys, also have many streams of income. Money is beautiful. It comes in abundance from many different sources. Can you look into BNGO? I'm up 866,000 in the last 3 months. Beautiful, Stayfly. Let's get you to 1 million. We need to get you to 1 million. What's your portfolio, Stayfly? Can you please message me your portfolio? I want to get you to 1 million quickly. I like millionaire students, and I want to get Ahmed, we need to get you to 100 million. I bought Boeing at 202. Is it still a nice price? Boeing is an excellent buy, Sherma. I really like Boeing right now. Let's see on the technicals. But I like Boeing for a recovery play. It bounced beautifully, actually, off that buy area, Boeing. I was looking at buying Boeing. I saw on the technicals, but I didn't have enough time to post it and make the trade. On the daily charts, though, Boeing is an excellent buy. Ahmed, thank you for the super chat. If we get our goal, me and James will set up a big party conference. Let's get it. Let's do it, Ahmed. We'll have an amazing conference, guys. We're going to rent out an entire resort. Next up, 1 million steadily. I'm up $500,000. Beautiful, Garrett. Yes, I messaged you with a screenshot. Thank you, Stayfly. contact@stockguru.us. 255 people in the chat. Amazing, guys. Please keep sharing on your Twitter, on your Facebook. Let's get more people in this chat. I'm moving 500,000 IRA to self-managed. Do I hold in cash while I DCA, or do I put the other in safe funds? I usually hold in cash as I DCA. Where do I put my funds while I DCA? Keep it in a secure account or in your broker, as long as you have a really strong, good broker run. Charles Schwab or Interactive Brokers. Zach is in the house. Zach is 16-year-old student. Stock Guru, thank you for your videos. People that are wanting to learn more about how to invest in the stock market are coming into this live. They have never seen your videos and now learning. Thank you, thank you, Zach. Zach is 16. Zach, what's your portfolio on right now? Last time we talked, no, you were on 28,000, then you went to 52,000. What are you on right now? I'm starting with 35K, striving for millionaire status. Beautiful, Zen. A great amount of capital to start off with. Ruby, I hit 1 million. Congratulations, Ruby. Welcome to the Millionaires Club. Beautiful. Tim, I made 400K on 𝗙𝗙𝗘𝗘. Please look more info into this. Cure for blindness is huge. Ooh, okay, let's look at this. Cure for blindness. Beautiful. 𝗙𝗙𝗘𝗘. Edita Medicine. Congratulations, Ruby. Woohoo! 1 million student. Amazing. We got huge gains in the chat, guys. Beautiful. Stock Guru, thank you for, yes. 44% of votes for the 2 Senate seats. Democrats leading 55% to 45%. Beautiful. The short-term swings of politics are going to be nullified, I believe, for the next few years, just because of the number of the amount of money being printed. It's just so much money that assets and equities really need to inflate like crazy. We could see ×5 potential in equity prices just because they printed ×7 money in the last 12 years. There's 7 times more money, and then in the next 2 years they're going to print another $2 trillion. So we're expecting 9 times more money than it was in 2008. So equities can really skyrocket. People are not really seeing how much it can grow based off the money being printed. I've got my coffee, which is beautiful. Oh, okay, Edita, the cure for blindness. Let's check this out. So on the month, all-time frame, this company IPO'd in 2016 at $12, now sitting at $76. Huge pump recently, and a large amount of volume. In December, it went up from a low of $30 to $70, almost doubling. Amazing for Edita. Congratulations. 𝗙𝗙𝗘𝗘 is the ticker. Dollar cost average into this stock with such a large pump, it's gone up 3 times in just the last month. So make sure you DCA, do not put a lot of capital in one go. Stochastic RSI on the daily are turning to head further up. It has a very strong support at $69. 𝗙𝗙𝗘𝗘 is a buy. Edita's Medicine, 𝗙𝗙𝗘𝗘 is a buy. For tomorrow's trading day, stochastic RSI is just beginning. Stochastic is turning to head lower. So we could come down to this $66 support, but dollar cost averaging, guys. Ahmed, beautiful. Thank you for the super chat. I'm moving to Thailand with my $100 million. Hopefully build Eagle Nest Jr. Beautiful, Ahmed. There is amazing areas, other mountains around this villa. Here, I'll show you. This would be another amazing mountain for a villa because it's right next to the ocean over there. And over there is also a potential of another amazing villa. I want to build, and there's one someone took already, the rock, but their villas, it's not bad, but the rock design is amazing. I'm not sure if you can see this in the video. But great places for villas. Okay, I'm going back. Gurus, like, I hit 82 million last month. Abdul, 82 million US dollars. Does your course come with lifetime to your patron? Christina, I don't have a patron. The course is lifetime access to the course. You get lifetime access to the course. For my live trades, you see my live trades in the YouTube membership. Anyone who hasn't purchased the course, make sure you get it. www.stockguru.us. www.stockguru.us. Join the Stock Guru Master Course. Anyone that purchases before the 1st of February, one of my students is getting 5,000 USD tuition, which will be beautiful. Dr. Elliot, hello, Dr. Elliot in the house. James, where's your roasted coconut? DCA, DCA. No roasted coconut today. I have water and coffee, which is very nice. My Dr. Javan is like making me drink lime water. First thing in the morning, drink lime water. It's he very pushes this. James, my aunt owns a company called ipBone. Hopefully it will IPO in a few years. Make sure you invest when it does. They create bones from stem cell tissue. Wow, beautiful, Opa Falcon. I'm going to take a picture of that. Let's keep an eye on this. ipBone. Do you know how much funding they have? How much like capital they have? Companies need 100 million USD to IPO. I wonder how much they've already raised. James, living forever. Yes, that's the goal, guys, and you guys should join me. Ways to live forever. lime water in the morning, exercise every day in the morning, fruit first meal, second meal at lunchtime. Your biggest meal is lunchtime. When the sun is the highest, eat the most. At nighttime, try to eat nothing. After the sun sets, only soup, try to eat nothing after the sun sets for extending your life. I will join the course once Tesla hits 840 as per your prediction. Beautiful and Rudra. Join the course always. It's better to have this knowledge is very powerful. Dividend government is good stuff. Thanks, Mr. Guru, for looking to edit. I bought CRISPR per your suggestion. Biotech is huge for 2021. Yes, 2021 is going to be the age of biotech, I believe. Tech was the first one, and then biotech is now is the new companies. I made a video on CRISPR the other day. CRISPR was a great buy. I'm going to keep accumulating CRISPR as much as I can. I believe the potential of this company is really amazing. And just so many biologists are using this technology around the world. It's quite amazing. Check out the Human Nature documentary. Have you seen it? CRISPR is turning on the stochastic and RSI on the daily charts, huge amounts of volume. CRISPR is a buy right now. Dollar cost average, but it is a buy for tomorrow's trading day. CRISPR is still beautifully heading up on stochastic and RSI. CRISPR is a buy. Do you put new videos in your course? Yes, I'm going to update with more technical analysis in the course, and I'll update a little bit more with brokers. I want to put more information about brokers into the course. It does get updated sometimes, guys. It's lifetime access to the course. www.stockguru.us. Thoughts on Apple? Your analysis has been spot on so far. Thank you, Berries. I'm going to make a video on Apple today, so check that out. I'll go in depth. I really like doing technicals. Futures are looking bad. Getting ready for a bloody day, guys. Ahmed, thank you for the super chat. I did a video yesterday, guys. Make sure you check it out on the Dow. It just puts things in that video. I put things really in perspective when it comes about the stock market. Alex, Stock Guru, please help me. Where would you invest $200? Alex, save another $133 and buy the Stock Guru Master Course. Then take all your pay and start investing in 10 companies. I would pick Uber for 2021 for big growth. I really like Uber. I really like Twitter. Twitter would be beautiful. What would you do with 4K? Michelle, 10 companies. Buy the Stock Guru Master Course, www.stockguru.us, so you know what to do with that 4,000. Then split up the 4,000 into 10 companies, 5 in the industry you believe in, 5 in diversified industries. This is what I teach in the Stock Guru Master Course. You look like a big guy. How tall are you? I'm 6 foot, the real Bruce. But I'm pretty stocky. Dr. Elliot, thank you for the super chat. Thoughts on Ether and investing 20,000. Ether, I do like as a cryptocurrency. I don't recommend any cryptocurrencies though until you've bought and experienced time with Bitcoin. First buy Bitcoin, then get into the other cryptos. Ether is a favorite of mine. Investing 20K. I would split it into 10 companies, 5 in diversified industries, as I teach in the Master Course, Dr. Elliot, 5 in the industry you believe in, 2K into each of those companies, so 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, and split it up over time. So dollar cost that 2,000 over time. So if a stock is $100, you could split that 2,000 over 20 months. The higher the PE ratio, the more you need to DCA. The lower the PE ratio, the closer to 20 PE ratio, the less you need to DCA. Do you have any debt? No, I do not have any debt. Boga wama wa kasa wam wam. Loving this from my village people in Zamunda. Beautiful, Abdul. Uber long. Hey Guru, what do you think about SPCEs? Let's check out SPCE. I do like it for the potential in the future. And space, I believe space companies, when SpaceX IPOs, it's going to go crazy. I believe that industry is going to really pump. However, it's a bit forward future for me. However, on the daily space, SPCE is turning to start heading up further. I do see a massive trend line also on space. From the 19th of March, the bottom of the 19th, we don't need to go so far actually. I would put the trend line from 16th of June, 15th of June, there is a big trend line forming on space. It's got a really strong trend line forming here. So on the daily for SPCE, the stochastic RSI turning up, huge amounts of volume. It's formed a giant cup and handle. Space is a buy on the daily candles. I have space, but I'm not liking it lately. Yes, it's more of a long-term play. Ahmed, I like other companies more. I I believe CRISPR is going to get huge pumps just because the amount of people that are interested in this company. On the daily, on Virgin Galactic, on the 1 hour chart, so tomorrow's trading day, stochastic and RSI are trying to turn to head further lower. Space could come back down to this trend line before an excellent buy. The trend line is at $17.27. I would DCA down to $17.27. Can you do an analysis on Chewy? Okay. 𝗙𝗥𝗘𝗘 Project Red stock is a buy, 30% dip. Yes, I agree, Chris. I've been buying 𝗙𝗥𝗘𝗘. I will be buying more. Let's check that out. Marcy, hi James. Started 1 year ago investing, up $88,000. Can you help me get to 1 million by year's end? Marcy, we could try, but 400% gains is usually what I can accomplish consistently, which is huge compared to most analysts think 7 to 10% gains is amazing. But definitely in 3 years, we could possibly turn your 88K into 1 million. If you have more capital coming in, we can get it there quicker. I'm at 150K. I'm headed to 1 million by the end of the year. Beautiful rally. We'll find some amazing, huge, high growth companies, guys, so we'll get you anyone with a less than 500K. We'll get your capital up. We're going to find some amazing times 20 companies. Let's try and do that for the year. So we can even turn $10,000 into 200K, 100K into 2 million. Let's try and find a company like that this year. Pillboy, hey, so crazy. It's 2 a.m. in Europe right now and daytime in Thailand. Have a successful day. Great live stream. Love it. Thank you, Philboy. Have a great sleep. And we'll see you again next week. Got over 200% on Chewy. Beautiful. Ron Wells, thank you for the super chat. PACB and Bingo. Let's do Bingo, BNGO. BNGO because the mega pumps. Hi, Ali. Yes, do you ever sell long-term portfolio stocks or just buy more at dips? Sold. Where did that message go? Did you sell at the March crash? Yes, I sold during the March crash. I very rarely sell. The only time I sell is when there's a big market crash coming. That's when I sold during the market crash recently. However, if not a market crash, I only sell a company when I don't want to own it anymore. Usually I'm buying companies for the very long term. I'm buying high growth companies for the long term. I do not sell companies. The only time I'll sell is if I see a massive market crash happening, which has only happened 2 times in the last decade, in the last 15 years actually. Opinions on small allocations to penny stocks with big growth potential. I got DSGT at EV penny stock at 30 cents and now it's $1.23. Beautiful, Jared. If you find the right companies, you can do amazingly well with penny stocks, but my teachings, I'm usually trying to buy undervalued mega companies. So companies with the potential to make 10 or 20 billion a quarter that aren't valued that high yet, that are still valued at companies that are only making 1 million a quarter or 1 billion a quarter. B Sharp Property Maintenance. I just bought your course. I'm looking to turn 260,000 into 1 million by the end of the year. That's very doable, B Sharp. Beautiful. Let's get you to $1 million. And with the course's knowledge, you're going to be a stock guru master. So you're going to be able to do it even by yourself. Ahmed, if you guys really support this channel, then buy it, super chat. Stop being cheap, guys. Thank you, Ahmed. Abundance, everyone. Let's all overflow with abundance. I really recommend that. When you go to the store and you buy some pens, buy 10 pens. When you go to the shop and you buy some mangoes, buy 3 kilos of mangoes. Just overabundance in everything in your life. I recommend having that kind of philosophy. Feed the people around you with energy, with abundance just flooding from you. It just leaks out of you. That's how I really recommend you live your life. And then abundance flows to you in massive amounts, especially if you help other people with your abundance. I realize Walmart makes a shit ton of money and has a PE ratio of 20. I'm just wondering why their profit margins are under 4%. They just have too much stock over Falcon. This is very common for shopping companies like retail companies. Their profit margins are quite low. They have a lot of loss, a lot of stealing, a lot of wasted COGS, cost of goods. So they have very low profit margins. But I'll look into Walmart. First, let's check out Bingo. So stochastic Bingo long-term, it IPO'd. When did it IPO? We can go further back. Bingo IPO'd at 2018 September at $5.51. Now it's sitting at $4.95. Wow, it hit a very strong resistance that it formed in 2018 at the $7.25 and then came back down. However, the stochastic and the RSI are open to head up massively, which is beautiful. On the daily candles, the RSI is turning and stochastic turning to head down. It could fill this gap. The gap started at $3.15. It is very possible for it to fill this gap. Huge amounts of volume recently though on BNGO. We're looking at Bingo Genetics, guys, on the hourly chart. So for tomorrow's trading day, stochastic RSI are still falling. It really looks like it is going to try and fill the gap down to $3.09, and then it's a great buy. Ahmed, thank you for the super chat. One thing I noticed when I started helping my family financially, God started to bless me so much financially. Beautiful, Ahmed. Just on that motivation, I'm going to send my mom and dad more money today. I love sending them money, and you reminded me. Everyone help your families. If you're the younger generation, it's your job to look after the older generation. Kind of think of it like that. They looked after you when you were young, you look after them when you're old, when they're old. And hopefully your children also keep this mentality. So when you're old, they're looking after you. Do you buy in the market every day, Guru? Shoma, yes, usually I'm buying a stock every day. You can see my live trades in the YouTube membership section. Apple played out just as you said it would in the last live, bounced off the trend line around 120 area and now is continuing upwards. Beautiful. I'll make an updated video on Apple today, guys. I'll go in depth on the technical. Hey James, happy news to you. Derek, curious, I have not seen you talk too much about options. This helps me include long-term to grow smaller portfolios. I would love to see more recommendations. You can use options to enter really nice entries into stocks, but I'm mainly not thinking about this. My goal is not to get the best few dollar entries. My goal is to dollar cost average, to get my capital and invest in companies that I see times 10, times 20, even times 40 potential in the long run. And I'm buying as much as I can of that company every month. I'm dollar cost averaging. This is my strategy. I'm not using options because I don't want any leverage. I want to buy these companies for the long term. My goal, rule number one, don't lose money. Rule number two, don't forget rule number one. Garrett, thank you for the super chat. Great call, Ahmed. Money well spent on the very generous James. Thank you so much. Shoma, I want to change my life so I can change others' lives. Beautiful, Shoma. Let's do this. And if you have, guys, if you ever use the words lack, too expensive, poor, not have enough money for this, can't buy this, if you use any of these words, don't ever use them again. Delete them from your vocabulary. Never use the word expensive. Never use it. Everyone, delete the word expensive from your vocabulary. If you look at a $3 million house, I want you to say, that's beautiful. Wow, how cheap is that? How amazingly good value is that house? Don't use the word expensive anymore. People, I listen to the master course all day long while doing housework and cooking. Hello, I'm on my third go around. Beautiful, Marcy. Great, you're imprinting this knowledge in your mind. It's very, very powerful. Hey, doctor, yes, I'm much better. Just small coughs. Thank you so much. Maybe one day I will go to you for my teeth. I want fake, nice looking teeth. Beautiful, Ahmed. Who's gonna help me bring 6 bags of grocery bags up 3 flights of stairs in here, Rosie? Let's get you into a nice penthouse with a great elevator, Rosie. How to spot when a stock is going to rise? Derek, Dank Weed Smoker, very nice name. A stock is going, you can tell by the volume, the stochastic, the RSI, and the trend lines. You learn how to spot this in the Stock Guru Master Course, Derek. Dank. Thank you, Derek, for the super chat. Tesla, I'm going to do a Tesla and Apple video. Should I make another Tesla video today? I made Tesla video yesterday. But it is beautifully hitting targets. Okay, I'll choose today, but definitely going to make an Apple video today. People are saying Facebook a lot. Shoma, I love Facebook. Facebook is absolutely amazing. I will buy a lot of Facebook. I see it massively undervalued. Guys, Facebook is probably one of the safest stocks you can buy. I really believe Facebook is, I believe you could put, if $1 billion was 10%, as I usually teach, 20% maximum in any one company, Facebook is where I would put $1 billion. If I had to put $1 billion into one company, I would put it into Facebook. I believe it's going to 3 times very quickly. I know you got a private doctor. Does they make me live longer or shorter? Does THC? I will ask him when he comes. We'll get Dr. Jivan a bit later into the chat. And Dr. Elliot, I got my vaccine yesterday, feeling blessed and can't wait to hang out with you, James. Beautiful, doctor. How do you feel after the vaccine? And do you want to ease people's fears about the vaccine? What's your experience with it? I don't want to rude that damn elevator. It closed on me last week. It didn't open. I had to force it open while I'm sandwiched between. Be careful, Rosie. You got to stay safe. Tesla have a lot of flow, 800 for this week. Yes, we have targets of 840, I believe, for Tesla. Ahmed, thank you for the super chat. Every year since 7 years ago, Tesla has fell 40%, then rebounds. Yes, it is possible for Tesla to fall massively, guys, with this huge PE ratio. I don't think so, though, because I think people are going to really realize the potential of this EV market. as I've been saying, they're manufacturing 500,000 vehicles a year right now, Tesla. If they, next year they're trying to get it to 1 million vehicles. Even if they have 1 million vehicles being manufactured per year, it will take 1,000 years to manufacture enough electric cars just for China alone. So I really believe they're going to be increasing their production to 10 million vehicles a year, even more, possibly even 30 million vehicles a year in the next few years. So the potential for Tesla is really unbelievable. Ron Wells, Stock Guru course, please add more technical training videos to your class covering cup and handle, head and shoulders, wedges, etc. You talk about them a lot. I want to learn more. Okay, thank you, Ron. I'll keep that in mind. I'm going to make a very in-depth technical analysis. In the course, it's 8 lessons that take you from beginning to end through everything. That's why the course, the technical analysis, is only one major lesson. I can make an entire course on technical analysis, and I'm thinking of doing that because I really want you guys to master all this. However, the way I've done it in the course, I kept it simple on purpose so you can predict the movements of stocks. Thomas, thank you for the super chat. Hi from Hong Kong, James. Please look at BYND. It's down almost 30% since your last video. Have a great day, and thank you for being a stock guru. Thank you, Thomas. BYND, let's check that out. BYND, Beyond Meat. On the hour, let's go into the long term. So Beyond Meat, BYND, it IPO'd in May 2019, $45. The stochastic RSI, it does look like its trend line on Beyond Meat is its trend line. It can come down even to $90 or $86 is possible for Beyond Meat, and then it'll be sitting on its major trend line. On the dailies, Beyond Meat is turning to head up. We've got a good amount of volume. It's turning to head up on the daily candles. So for the next few trading weeks, it's formed the double bottom. Stochastic RSI turning to head up. Targets for Beyond Meat are $145 for the next few trading weeks. For tomorrow's trading day, stochastic RSI have topped and turning to head down. We have a big support on Beyond Meat at $123. So it looks like it is going to come down tomorrow to $123. When to take profits? I'm buying companies for the long term, Niraj. When you want to take profits is when you no longer believe a company is going to grow. So you only take profits when you believe the company you're buying no longer is going to grow anymore. It's topped its peak of its business life cycle, and you think its revenues have topped. That's the time to get out of the company. But usually I'm not buying companies that are like this. I'm buying companies that are going to keep growing revenue-wise for the next 10, 20 years. And I'm dollar cost averaging into these companies for the long term. That's what I teach. www.stockguru.us. If you haven't taken the course, make sure you do. Anyone that buys before the 1st of February goes in chance 5,000 USD. If Tesla corrects 40%, my whole life will be invested in it. Yes, it'll be an amazing, that's the reason I don't think Tesla's going to correct. People are just going to massively buy the dips because they see now the potential of this company for the long term. They're starting to see Teslas everywhere, but it would be a great buy if it does come down to that $400 mark. I know you don't recommend options, but I've been holding NEO 55 January call, 15 call that I bought a month ago. I'm worried what's going to happen this week. Marcy, I think NEO is going to pump on NEO Day. As long as they don't make any bad announcements, if they announce a nice sedan and increase production, which I think they're going to do, NEO is going to really pump on that news. I think the 9th of January, we're going to track NEO going into the 9th of January. What's tomorrow with Apple's after Democrats win? Gabriel, I will make a video on Apple today. So before the market open tomorrow, I'll make another updated in-depth video into Apple. Trailing PE ratio does not matter for a high growth company like Tesla. We should be looking at forward PE ratio, and that's reasonable. Exactly, Jimmy. But still, with the PE ratio so high, 1400, it's very, very high. It's like one of the highest PE ratios I've ever seen before. With that in mind, we do have to be a little bit careful in DCA. Always DCA when your PE ratio is above 20. Don't try to make justifications for not DCAing. If your PE ratio is above 20 and you love this company, dollar cost average. It's the best method to protect your capital. Rule number 1 is don't lose money by Warren Buffett. Rule number 2 is don't forget rule number 1. Hi, Jabes. Hi, Jacob. I'm an 18-year-old college student. I just found your channel. I want to learn how to invest. How can I get one of the master courses that donate to students? Beautiful, Jacob. Email us at contact@stockguru.us with your student email, and then we're going to send you one of those courses donated by the students. Anyone that purchases the Stock Guru Master Course student at www.stockguru.us goes in, you help, I match the same number of courses to students around the world. Any student under the age of 18 gets the course for free that is donated that I match from other people that have bought the course. So the more people buy the course, the more we're educating young people, which is beautiful. Brian, I want your course, Stock Guru, but I moved out of my parents' house. I'm having a tough time paying my bills. Brian, the best thing for you is go to Spotify, type in Stock Guru, and start listening to the affirmations playlist for 20 minutes every day. I highly recommend it. Beautiful morning. Good morning, says David. 290 in the chat. Beautiful. Yes, awesome. Let's get to guys, if you can please share this this live with people on Twitter, on Facebook. Let's get to 600 people in the live. It would be awesome. Garrett, I'd like to donate a Stock Guru student membership too. Beautiful, Garrett. If you purchase the Stock Guru Master Course, I match the same number of courses, and we're going to teach. And guys, if you have any students, do students in Canada get the free membership? Yes, type the best. Students around the world. Anyone under the age of 18, email contact@stockguru.us with your student ID, and then you will get one of the courses. We're doing it worldwide. Students in America, but also students around the world. We have students in New Zealand, in Belgium, in Hungary. We have students everywhere, which is amazing. College SIN, it's usually for students under the age of 18, but also message me if you're having trouble and you're a college student. Send it to contact@stockguru.us. Guys, look at the volatility on the futures. Everyone is going crazy. Let's watch the Dow futures. But remember, politics, it's only short-term swings. It doesn't really matter for the long term. Look at did you guys notice when I made that video on the Dow predicting the price movement of the American stock market? I really see, guys, I highly recommend you watch that video I made on the US stock market 2 days ago. I really see huge movements coming for the Dow, very powerful movements up. I am seeing a massive market rally that's about to occur on the technicals. So check out that Dow video. What do you guys think about gravity? GRVY, it's up 400% in 1 year. Wow, GRVY. With companies that have had massive gains in 1 year, you want to heavily DCA, guys. So Gravy IPO'd in July 2005 at $24, now $212. Wow, huge gains recently. It's very overbought in the long term now. But on the daily candles, it's following a very strong trend line that I see here. I'm going to put a Ray trend line. Guys, trend line here, Ray. It's following a very powerful trend line, Gravity. GRVY, the trend line puts it at 229 by April 2021. So it's a little bit off its trend line at the moment. Stochastic, though, on the daily, stochastic RSI, Gravity is a buy. Stochastic RSI are turning from the bottom, heading up, huge amounts of volume. For tomorrow's trading day, Gravity, stochastic RSI, very overbought, but still heading up further. It is still a buy, Gravity, but dollar cost average after you've had such big pumps, 450% in 1 year. I remember you had a small size in Boeing. Did you add more to the $200 bounce? Shoma, I wanted to buy more. I saw the amazing technical setup for BA, but I didn't have enough time to buy it. I was busy that day. I will buy more BA though. I'm going to start entering BA. The technicals for Boeing are beautiful, really showing a big movements are coming for Boeing. Great buying entry will be at the $153. Ahmed, thank you so much for the super chat. Big yellow one. I watch all your videos, James. Very, very smart and wise man. Thank you. You will forever be my mentor, and I'll always be thankful. You're a reason I'm a millionaire. Thank you so much, Ahmed. Beautiful, kind words. And let's get you to 100 million. I can't wait to have first 100 million student. It will be beautiful. James, what do you think about Naked Brand Group? NAKD stock was over 1,000 in 2018, now 41 cents. Whoa. Big Mike, remember, we're always targeting companies where on all technical timeframes, the trend is your friend, all technical timeframes heading up. We really don't want to buy companies that have been heading down and try and catch the bottom to turn. It's better to go with the trend. So long-term, mid-term, and daily candles and hourly candles all massively trending up. That's what we're looking for in the companies. James, what was the stock name you were saying it's going to massively rally? Which company was it? I think Boeing. Boeing was a company that's going to rally very strongly. On the monthly charts, very powerful setup right now for Boeing. On the daily charts also, stochastic RSI are bottoming. Boeing is a great buy for the long term. Boeing is an amazing buy for the long term. Just even if it's not rallying right now, in the long term, the recovery is going to be 100% guaranteed, I believe. Boeing is one of the guaranteed companies. You can safely put $1 billion into Boeing, and I believe it will be $2 billion within a few years. You can never guarantee in the stock market, but very high level of guarantee for Boeing, like a very powerful stock that I believe very safe. Can you guys write? Type NTLA, right? You talk a lot about Unity, wondering why do you like that company? Nicholas, Unity is building it. Half the world's games run on the Unity engine. So half the world's games that you see, including the Apple Store, the Android Store, they're running off Unity's engine. So it's huge, Unity. It's really one of a very big company that people really don't understand. And if you've been following gaming for a very long time, if you're very techie, Unity is a very old, very strong company. I really like Unity for the long term. I'm going to make an updated video on Unity. I want to check it out because I want to enter more Unity. I don't have enough Unity. I'm going to add it to the list. On the technical side of things, Unity is on its trend line, very close to its trend line. Unity looks like a buy. Stochastic RSI turning. Unity is a buy right now, guys. For the midterm and for tomorrow's trading day, Unity is a buy. Stochastic RSI turning. Unity is an excellent buy on this trend line right now. I'm going to make an updated video on Unity, possibly today or tomorrow. I really like Unity, guys. What do you think about buying fractional shares of Bitcoin? Should we watch the RSI and stochastic or just DCA? Scott, technicals, what you learn in Stock Guru Mastercourse applies also to cryptocurrency. So yes, use the technicals, the stochastic RSI on Bitcoin as well. With Bitcoin right now, the price being pumped so much, DCA, DCRA. Kelly, after taking your course, are we able to access at a later date if we do not remember everything? Yes, you have lifetime access to the course, Kelly. It's lifetime access. Rosie, made it home. T-Doc James, please, thanks. Is there any alternative? I believe T-Doc has the first mover advantage right now, Rosie. It's the biggest one. Let's look at T-Doc. I'll make a video on T-Doc. I made a video a long time rating it a buy a long time ago. I think I rated it a buy back then. On the long term, T-Doc IPO'd in 2015 at $25, now $200. It broke out of its major trend line. Stochastic and RSI, though, are turning up to head further up in the long term, so it is a buy over the long term. On the 1 year time frame, stochastic RSI are turning to head up. So on the daily candles, it's also a buy. Good amount of volume. And for tomorrow's trading day, T-Doc is a buy. RSI and stochastic RSI turning further up. T-Doc is a buy for tomorrow's trading day. I like T-Doc. Yes, we'll go up to the Eagle's Nest soon. Okay, I'm scrolling down. I missed. Hey, thanks for. What is the app that you're using with analyzing stocks? Denk, I'm using tradingview.com. I'm using RSI, stochastic volume, squeeze mob indicator, trend lines, and support and resistance lines. You can learn all how to do it at www.stockguru.us. Guys, we're about to hit 300 people in the live right now, which is beautiful. If you can please share this on your Twitter, on your Facebook, it will be much appreciated. Share the live. You click those 3 buttons and you click share. And if you could share it on your Facebook, tell people to join the lives. It would be awesome. Flynn, I would love more affirmations on the Spotify Master Course playlist, please. It has been beautiful. Using them is like flicking a switch in my brain. It's unbelievably powerful, Flynn. If you ask all my friends that are millionaires, 100 millionaires, billionaires, they're all going to tell you the first way to really abundance is in your mind, having really thoughts of abundance. So when you listen to these affirmations, you're listening to it just play non-stop in your head. So while you're sitting there having a coffee, in the back of your mind, you're going to hear, I'm abundant. The affirmations that you listen to every day, you're going to be hearing, I'm abundant. I have so much money. Money flows to me effortlessly and abundantly. We're in 301 people in the live, guys, right now. Awesome. Everyone, welcome. If you're new to the channel, my name is James. I'm a retired multimillionaire investing in Tesla early, PayPal, Match, the company that owns Tinder, Uber. And last 10 years, I've been teaching thousands of students how to make millions in the stock market. And our students have made more than 300 million in the stock market combined. I need to update that number. I think we're actually closer to $500 million now, guys. I really want to calculate and work out. I'm doing it based off the average amount that my viewers are investing. I think we're closer to $1 billion now. We've had huge gains, especially for Tesla, Bitcoin. Hello, Guru. I just shared this video with 20 villagers in Zamunda. Thank you, Abdul. Wow, Zamunda, I love this name and this word. Would Apple try to get into T-Doc sector, though? It is very possible. I believe a lot of companies are going to try and disrupt this. I believe what T-Doc's doing, this teleconferencing with doctors, is very powerful. Ahmed, I'm building a $2 million house. Felt like buying a new pair of pants. Like that, James? Beautiful, but felt like buying a new pair of pants. I don't understand that bit, but beautiful on your $2 million house, Ahmed. You should contact the designer that built this house, Ahmed. I'll give you his contact. His name's Gino. He built it around the mountain. So like the house actually, see, you can see the This is like a stone boulder. Guys, this is crystal. Boulder is like is crystal, rose quartz. And the whole house is giant rose quartz mountain, which is very powerful energetically. I'll give you Gino's contact. I'll email you through. I highly recommend it. I recommend him as a designer, amazing architect. Hi, James. Hi, James. What do you think Panasonic is going to make batteries for Tesla? I do like Panasonic. Panasonic. Let's check it out. Can we buy it on the New York Stock Exchange? Panasonic Corp. PCRFY is the ticker. On the long term, is it earthquake proof? I think so, Abdul. I think it's earthquake proof. It's very very strong foundations with a lot of the mountain is its foundation. But if on the roof, the eagle's nest, that giant boulder that sits up, if a big earthquake happens, that boulder could possibly fall down the mountain, which would not be so nice. But I've never seen one of these boulders move. Apparently they move every million years or something like this, these giant quartz. James, your villa is inspiring. Yes, Garrett, it's beautiful. I really love the design. My guy is good. He designs Marriott's in the US. Very nice, Ahmed. I can't wait to see your house. It would be awesome if you share pictures later on of the designs. I love seeing floor plans of houses. And make sure you get a steam room, Ahmed, a sauna, a steam room, a giant jacuzzi. Try to integrate it into the nature. I love those kind of designs. Believe it or not, Mega Millions and the Powerball is at $400 million, and I got a ticket in my pocket, but I feel wealthier than even the ticket might not be worth. Beautiful B-Sharp. I don't really like Lotto so much. I like stock market. It's more guaranteed than Lotto, and you can make huge gains also in the stock market, but have fun in Lotto. It's also beautiful. Dr. Elliot, can you ship me some rose quartz and I will send you a whitening kit for your beautiful smile? Thank you, Dr. Elliot. Yes, I will do that. I have, my friends give me a lot of rose quartz necklaces on this island. It's a work of art architecture. It's very beautiful. It has an amazing spirit, an amazing kind of energy. It's very warm. The design of this house is very warm. James, can you make an ETF $guru? Beautiful, Rosie. Great recommendation. I'm going to talk to my team about this. We're looking into ETFs actually recently. What we've been in talks about is private sales, the ability for us to jump into companies like SpaceX in private deals. We might be able to organize something where we gather all together in a large amount of capital and we enter SpaceX or private companies, which would be amazing. Dr. Elliot, the contact is contact@stockguru.us. The temperature in Thailand right now, I think it's close to 30 degrees. I'm actually sweating in this robe. Hi, James. If I want to contact you for the student course, how should I do it? Jason, contact me at stockguru.us with your student ID. Flashy ticker, a broker called Schwab. Pillboy, I don't understand this, but I do like Schwab a lot. I'm a new investor and I'm starting with 25,000. Beautiful, Edgar. First step, buy the Stockguru Master Course, www.stockguru.us. Second step, make a list of 10 companies, 5 in the industry you love, mine being tech, and 5 in diversified industries. So medical, construction, transportation, travel, this is diversified. Make your list of 10 companies you want to own for the long term that you believe in, that you believe is going to be times 10 or times 20 in the future, and start dollar cost averaging. In the Stockguru Master Course, you also see my portfolio, what companies I like to buy. And your 25,000 will do amazing. Dollar cost average your 25,000 also. Don't put it all in one go. Live chat. Guys, any tickers? What ticket? What do you think about IPOC? Let's check out IPO. Oh, I didn't finish Panasonic. So Panasonic on the technicals, stochastic RSI for the long-term are a buy. Stochastic RSI open, good amount of volume. Panasonic is a buy right now. On the 1 yearly time frame, on the daily candles, Panasonic is also a buy, but stochastic and RSI are a bit overbought. So DCA, and it's trying to break a big resistance here that it set in March. Oh wow, it's about to break its February high of $11.84. It's already broken it, I believe. Hold on. Yes, guys, Panasonic just broke out of a very strong resistance. Panasonic is a great buy right now. Buy Panasonic. And for tomorrow's trading day, Panasonic is turning to head down. So you can wait till a support. The support is $11.96. But it looks like Panasonic is going to make some big movements very soon. I have a question. How do you invest in SpaceX? I believe in the future in the communication. of the worldwide internet, so it's going to be an IPO in the future. Yes, B Sharp, it's going to be a massive IPO. What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and get a private allocation, and then we're going to diversify, split it up between all the stock gurus. I'm trying to work through this now with some people, with specific companies that do private allocations for legacy wealth estates. So family estates, they organize private allocations for family estates. We're going to try and get this private allocation for the stock gurus. SpaceX will be amazing. Can you make a stock guru logo and I'll tattoo it on my bicep? Beautiful, Rosie, funny. Yes, we have a logo from Faye, a famous 𝗙𝗙𝗘, guys. Make sure to check out all the thumbnails that you see and the logo. This is made by my friend. She's an amazing artist, 𝗙𝗙𝗘. She has more than 1 million followers on her Instagram and her Facebook, 𝗙𝗙𝗘𝗘.com. She made the logo. She's still designing a specific logo. Connor, thank you for the super chat. And if you like art, I'd highly recommend you check out 𝗙𝗙𝗘's art. That's one of her art pieces over there. Do you see the lion on the wall? I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but there's a lion on the wall over there. Can you guys see that? It's her art. Actually, I'm going to take you to see it because it's just a beautiful piece of art. This is the art from 𝗙𝗙𝗘. It's very amazing, her art. Can you guys see it? She drew this with a pen. It's beautiful, huh? And it's so like very, see how very detailed it is? 𝗙𝗙𝗘.com. Check out her artwork. And this artwork, it's many different animals, but if you notice, it kind of looks at you. Her art pieces like look at you. All her art pieces are like this. 𝗙𝗙𝗘.com. F-A-Y-E Halliday, H-A-L-L-I-D-A-Y. Check out her artwork, amazing. She has millions of followers on her art. She never creates original art pieces for everyone. She keeps all her originals, but luckily I got one of her art. She made some originals for this YouTube channel. So the logo and the thumbnails she sometimes makes, which is beautiful. Beautiful, Shelly. Yeah, amazing art piece. If we get to 500 views tonight, beautiful. Let's try and get to 500 views, guys. If you can please share, Stochastic and RSI. Is Tesla going to go down? I believe Tesla is still on track for that $840 target. I made a video on Tesla yesterday. Check out that video. I'll make an updated video on Tesla today. And also NIO. I think I'm going to track them daily going into... No, today I'll make Apple and... let's see. Thank you, Ahmed. I'm giving 500. Oh, beautiful. I have 5,000. Thank you, Ahmed, for the super chat. What's the Stock Guru email? contact@stockguru.us. How much for the artwork? I will buy for 50,000. Abdul, she doesn't sell any of her original artworks. She sells prints of her artworks. So you can only buy prints from 𝗙𝗙𝗘.com. You could ask her what she's willing to part her originals for, but she's been offered quite a lot of money for a lot of her art pieces, and she doesn't sell it. I'm very lucky to have some original 𝗙𝗙𝗘s just on my YouTube channel. I see her as like a future Picasso. Her art pieces are going to be so valuable, especially because she doesn't sell any originals. Uber options show bearish due to COVID. Can they recover? Uber is one of my favorite companies for 2021 and the next decade. I really like Uber. I want to make an updated video on Uber, but I love Uber. I bought some Uber, I think yesterday. Oh, we got some nice pumps on Uber. Great stock gurus. Anyone that bought it when I made that buy order on the YouTube membership. Uber is an excellent buy, super undervalued, guys. There's 3 million drivers that use Uber. It's one of the biggest employers in the world. People don't realize this. Uber is one of the, I think, if not the biggest employer in the world. I think Walmart has a lot of employees. I think Walmart is first, but the second biggest employer would be Uber. They just call their drivers a different thing. Walmart, let's see how many employees Walmart has. Walmart has, it doesn't say. Normally it says, okay, Walmart employees. Walmart employees. 1.5 million, 2.2 million employees. So Uber is a bigger employer than Walmart. Uber has 3 million drivers. That's why I see Uber as a massive potential, really amazing buy. On the daily candles, Uber is also a buy. It bounced off that trend line beautifully, and it's heading up strong. Stochastic RSI, Uber is a buy. Buy, Uber. And on for tomorrow's trading day, Uber, the stochastic and the RSI are overbought right now, and it is forming a resistance, but it's still an amazing long-term buy, but the RSI and stochastic are overbought. It can come back down to the support $51.54. That would be a great buy, but I'm really going to just be buying Uber as much as I can for the next every month. I'm going to DCA large capital into Uber. I want to obtain as much of it as I can. Unity, since this new company, wait for $100 buy support, or should I start DCA now? Since the tech are showing buy for now, could it lower to 100 support quickly? Input on these kind of companies. Unity is a great buy. I really like Unity, as I'm going to keep dollar cost averaging into Unity. On the technicals, I think I did it already. Technicals, Unity is an amazing buy. For tomorrow's trading day, amazing buy. On the daily for the next few weeks, amazing buy. Unity is a buy. The ticker U is a buy on all time frames. U is a buy. Hi James, it's Tim who won your Stock Guru course from London, UK. I'm missing my late father's small inheritance. I'd lost 4,000, won the course, and my 4G's back. Now I'm up, plus my Corvette is paid for. Thank you. Congratulations, Tim, and I'm glad I remember your message. Beautiful that you're growing your father's inheritance. Good work. Amazing, amazing. And congratulations, you made it back and more and paid off your Corvette. Beautiful. What is Unity? Shelly, Unity is a tech company. What they create half of the world's games. Half. This is actually real. 50% of the world's games on Xbox, Apple, Android, the games that your kids play, that people play, are built on the Unity's gaming engine. So what Unity does, it creates the gaming engine. So it creates the world that developers can build their games in. So Unity is an excellent buy for the potential. Do you think Tesla Taxi may take over Uber? I do not think so. I think Tesla is going to integrate into Uber. Uber's in 67 countries. They're going to integrate into their system, I believe. Tesla can try to take it out, but so many people use the Uber app and the Uber system. It would be not the best for Tesla to try and to compete with it. It'd be better for them to just integrate it. I really want to start investing, but I'm scared for the market crash. Defender, I made a video about the market yesterday or the day before. Check out that video. I really see huge market pumps are coming. I do not see a market crash. I see some market explosive movements up are coming for the overall stock market. Even if we have short-term corrections, in the long term, the next few years, we're going to have some massive, massive gains that people are not realizing. With the amount of money that's being printed, I see huge gains for the stock market. I'm going to dollar cost average into my amazing companies. Even if we have a stock market crash, beautiful. It's buying opportunities for our 10 companies that are amazing. James, if I own Uber at $27 a share, should I start investing, DCAing? Yes. Marcy, still DCA. Your price will average out over time, and you're buying an amazing company. You got to remember, guys, I see Uber as being 4,000% from here, 40 times. So when we're talking about buying Uber at $50, I am seeing Uber's potential price as $2,000. So do you really care if you buy Uber at $52, $48, $45 when the potential stock price of Uber is $2,000 in the long term? That's what I see for Uber. Airbnb I bought yesterday, and we got a good pump on Airbnb, which is beautiful. I'm going to keep dollar cost averaging, buying a lot of Airbnb. Invest for the long term, the market crash, but in 10 years plus, it will be return and more. Exactly, Tim. Hey, James, can you please look at SBE? Let's jump into it. SBE. Switchback Energy. On the long-term IPO price of Switchback was $9.65 in 2019, now $36. On the one-year time frame, on the daily candles, stochastic RSI are heading down for Switchback, and volume is dropping, but strong volume. It does look like Switchback is going to come down to a support. It looks like it could come down to $33.90 or possibly $25. It looks like it's going to come down to no, it's already gone. I think it'll come down to $29.73 Switchback. However, the trend is your friend, and Switchback is a great buy based off the trend. And I do see a great trend line forming here. I'm going to just put it in. No, it broke its trend line. Let's try and put it secondary. It broke out of its trend line. On the daily, it is coming down further. On Monday, tomorrow's trading day, Switchback is coming down a little bit more to that support line. Possibly $33 is a great buy for Switchback on the technicals. Okay, I'm going up. Hold on, guys. If I miss any questions, please repost them again. Guys, we're at 314 people in the chat right now. If you can please share it on your Facebook, your Messenger, on your Twitter, please share this live and say, join the Stock Guru live. It would be awesome. I had a customer that owed me $8,000 and some change. I'm going to forgive him and look forward from here on out. Beautiful B Sharp. You've been listening to the Stock Guru Master playlist on Spotify. I can see that the affirmations plays. Forgive all debt. Forget all debt. Always come from a mindset of abundance and money will just start flowing to you. Always forgive your debts. Don't hold on to debts. Don't hold on to worries about debt. It's a lack mindset. Money is infinite and abundant as air. It's just oozing from you. It's oozing. Everyone around you is just feeling this money coming to them from you. Have you heard of vergecurrency.com? Voice Life. Voice Life, no, but Verge Currency, I have heard of Flynn. I actually have a lot of Verge Currency. I bought it back in 2016, so I have huge gains on Verge. More at when it hit the all-time high at around $1, I think. But I think Verge will, in the long time, be a good cryptocurrency. But I recommend only buy Bitcoin if you're new to cryptocurrency. Shelly, when you say Uber may eventually be worth $2,000 a share, what time frame approximately? I believe within 5 years, Shelly. My time frame for Uber is 5 years to hit those targets. G, yes, 5 years for Uber. 1 to 5 years, but within more towards the 5 years to hit the upper end of the 20 times target, 40 times target. James Stewart, love. Hi from Saudi Arabia. Hello to you. Bitcoin or Ether, Flushy, both. I like more Ether because Ether hasn't had the bull run yet, but Bitcoin, I believe in the long run will be $1 million of Bitcoin. Ether, I see big potential for Ether. Very quickly, Ether is going to get $1,400 mark. Ether is a great buy. Guys, stop. Don't worry about short term. Just invest in companies you and your kids love and you'll do great. Beautiful words, Ahmed. Buy companies for the long term. And guys, what's also amazing, please, everyone, make sure you take the Stock Guru Mastercourse. I make these videos. I do these lives. I'm already tired. I do this because I want you to take the Stock Guru Mastercourse. I want you to learn this knowledge and master it. I want to have, if possible, all 22,000 of us subscribers. Woohoo! Imagine all of us have this knowledge of the Stock Guru Mastercourse. It's 22,000 masters that are looking at the stock market, which also helps me. If you guys all have this knowledge, it's no longer me just teaching you. You would have already learned from the Stock Guru Mastercourse. It's us working together to compound our gains massively. I want all of you looking for amazing companies, all of you having the knowledge from the Stock Guru Mastercourse. Money and gains will come to you in abundance. 1 million Bitcoin, no way. I really believe this, Defender. The potential for Bitcoin is people not understanding this technology. It's the first time in human history we do not have a middleman. You have Bitcoin. You want to send me Bitcoin. For thousands of years, if you had money and you wanted to send me money, in the middle, there was a taxman, there was a government, there was a bank, there was someone in the middle that was interfering with our transaction. For the first time in human history, when you send your Bitcoin to me, there's no one in the middle except a computer network, an untouchable computer network. It's going to revolutionize the entire world. I've been saying that since Bitcoin was $100. I was mining it in 2013 with a supercomputer, and now Bitcoin is sitting at $34,000. I really believe Bitcoin in the long run will be $1 million of Bitcoin. The potential is unbelievable with Bitcoin. But with such a high run up recently, DCA. Jimmy, I do see in the very short term, I see Ether being $1,500 per Ether. In the long run, I do see Ether being 10,000 plus, even can be more on the Ether. In the UK, we have to pay tax for Bitcoin. Good way to get a tax residency in Dubai. Tax residency in Dubai, no income or no taxes on cryptocurrency and no taxes on income coming outside of Dubai. Hey man, the new Tesla news, 8,000 vehicles a month in China. You think we see 800 this week? Tony, I have a target for Tesla. Check out that video I released yesterday. Target for Tesla in the short term is $840. US Treasury approved cryptocurrency for bank transactions yesterday. Yes, Chris. And the PayPal accepting Bitcoin and being able to buy Bitcoin was a massive bull case. And that was, as soon as I saw that, I announced Bitcoin is going to skyrocket on that news. And we're up around 100% since then. Since the original video on this channel, Bitcoin is up 300% since $9,000 mark. Hey, brother Adam. Hey, brother, brought your course and subscription. Welcome to the Stock Gurus, Adam. Awesome. Guys, if you haven't purchased Stock Guru Master Course, make sure you get it www.stockguru.us. On the 1st of February, one of my students is also getting a 5,000 USD tuition. They're going to take the course and they're going to get, someone's going to get 5,000 USD, which will be beautiful. James, can you look at, I bought Unity and CRISPR this week per your recommendations. Beautiful, Marcy. Let's look at Fuel Cell, FCEL, Fuel Cell Energy. Unity and CRISPR and Airbnb, I really like these companies for the future potential. I'm going to accumulate as much of this. I want to get 10% of the entire company if I can. My goal would be to get 10% of Uber, but that's $10 billion, so I need a bit more capital for that. But my goal is to get 10% of the entire Uber company. You want to buy as much of the companies of technology that's going to revolutionize the world in the future. Fuel Cell has been, it IPO'd back in 1993 at $197, now sitting at $11. Stochastic and the RSI are still heading up and huge amounts of volume recently, but the overall trend is massively trending down. I like the opposite. I like companies that are massively trending up. On the 1 year time frame, so the daily candles, stochastic RSI are turning to head further up. It is a buy on the daily candles, Fuel Cell, SCEL. On the monthly, so for tomorrow's trading day, stochastic RSI turning to head further up. It's still a buy. It could come down to this $10.32 support. It looks like it will come down, stochastic turning to heading down and volume dropping. It looks like it will come down to $10.16 before a great buy for Fuel Cell. But I like companies buying when the overall trend is going with your favor. The trend is your friend. Always go with the trend. Remember this. Will Bitcoin hit $40,000? Yes. In the long run, I think Bitcoin will be $1 million of Bitcoin. PayPal stock. What about PayPal stock? Can you look at it? I made a video, Josh, on PayPal 2 days ago. PayPal is a buy. I really like PayPal, and I think it's going to make some big movements. One big question about PayPal. I bought cryptocurrency and sold it. They asked me for my tax ID. Will I be charged on cryptocurrency when it makes a profit like a normal stock? B Sharp. It depends on your country. A lot of countries know. I think the US does capital gains on Bitcoin, but I think that will change in the future. They're going to consider it a currency. Ahmed, owning 10% of Uber is $9.5 billion. Do you know this, James? Yes, I do, Ahmed, and this is my goal. I want to own 10% of Uber. Uber is my favorite, guys, for 2021 and for the next decade. I see huge potential for Uber. It's the biggest employer in the world. People don't understand this, but there is 3 million Uber drivers. It's the biggest employer in the world. To put that in perspective, Walmart has 2.2 million employees. So Uber is one of the biggest employers in the world. It's just not realizing. People don't realize this. And I see Uber as my next Tesla, my next 40 timeser. Hey brother, do you know where do you think NEO is headed into the week of NEO Day? Adam, I made a video on NEO yesterday where I go in depth into the technicals. Check that out. Also, I'm going to make videos consistently on NEO coming into NEO Day. I believe it will pump going into NEO Day. I see huge potential for NEO. Tomorrow we are all going to buy Uber, James. Beautiful phenomenon. I very much like Uber. Can you please add a segment on the Stock Guru Master Course that explains drawing the trend lines and triangles? 1964, I do go into technicals. However, in the Stock Guru Master Course, I keep it specifically simplified, so you're learning how to spot the next movement of the stock. So you're looking mainly at what's going to be happening to the price. I will go in depth into the technicals with deep technical analysis course, but I want to keep the Stock Guru Master Course with the full information from beginning to end and just using a few technical indicators to predict the movement of a stock. I don't want to go too heavy into the technicals in the Stock Guru Master Course because then it's going to take you off course. The goal for the course is to take you from beginning to the end, all the information you need to know to master the stock market. And I will do a very big, in-depth technical course. Maybe that will be 2 weeks of pure technical analysis. Hey, Stock Guru, is it a good time to increase position on NEO currently? DCA into NEO? Yes, I do see NEO climbing going into NEO Day. I made a video on NEO yesterday, so check that out. I go in-depth into the technicals predicting what's going to be happening to NEO. What do you think about DocuSign? It looks like it's a good buy and a good company that offers a good service. I do like DocuSign. I just think they're overvalued for what they do at the moment. The last time I looked at DocuSign, I haven't looked at it in a while though. But the last time I looked at it, their market cap was just too high for what they're offering, for their monetization structure. I didn't like their monetization structure so much. In 2018, IPO'd at $37, now $228. Stochastic RSI are very overbought, but turning to head higher, so it's got further upside and big amounts of volume. 1 year time frame, so on the daily candles, DocuSign, stochastic RSI are heading up. It is a buy for the midterm. It looks like it is going good amount of volume. DocuSign is a buy. for tomorrow's trading day, stochastic RSI turning to head further up. It's still a buy for DocuSign for tomorrow's trading day. Okay, hey big fam, do you think CRISPR will be past 1,000 per share? I do see huge potential for CRISPR. I have 20 times targets on CRISPR in the long run. At the moment, it's only $10 billion market cap. So CRISPR has the potential, I believe, of $100 billion plus company, even closer to $400 billion to get to the other biotech companies. So it has 40 times potential for CRISPR, 40 times, putting the stock price at close to $4,000 per share. Zoom, let's check out Zoom, ZM. I didn't like Zoom the last time I checked it out. It had run up too much in such a short period of time. Zoom IPO'd in 2019 at $59. I don't like Zoom. However, on the technicals, on the daily, the stochastic RSI are turning up. We have good amounts of volume. It looks like it is going to be heading up for the next few trading weeks. And for the 3-month time frame, hourly charts, tomorrow's trading day, stochastic RSI are topping and starting to turn down. So it looks like Zoom is going to come to this support of 338. But guys, I really don't like Zoom. I think it's very highly, it had too much market movements, not enough monetization. And I just be wary of Zoom. I'm a bit cautious of Zoom. Something is giving me warning signals for Zoom. I believe it could really drop. So be a bit careful. On the technicals though, the trend is your friend, and on the overall trend line, it is still trending up, but something is my intuition is telling me to be careful of Zoom. I do not like how much it's risen so quickly. It doesn't have any huge barrier to entry, and it is trying to get back on its trend line that it broke, but the trend line seems to be creating a resistance. I believe Zoom is going to fall, so be a bit careful of Zoom, everyone. Google, I love. Rizlan, Google is safer than the US dollar. I really love Google. I would dollar cost average and buy Google consistently. It's an amazing place, better than any savings account you could invest into Google. James, thank you for your time. Look forward to you next time. Thank you, Adriana. Welcome to the Stock Gurus. Adrian's side. Thank you for joining us. And I'll see you on the Saturday Night Live on Saturday Night Live. 40 times for CRISPR. Are you basing this prediction off your own intuition? Could you explain your reasoning for this? Alex, the fact that they went from $4 million in revenues to $249 million in revenues in 1 year, all the best biologists in the world are using CRISPR. I highly recommend you check out the Human Nature documentary on CRISPR. Amazing explanation about this technology, about DNA editing and how powerful this is. Do you think it would be better to wait for the $800 target on Tesla to sell its position and buy Bitcoin, or will Bitcoin rise faster, therefore sell and buy now? For both of those, dollar cost average, they've both risen quite extraordinarily high recently, Paul. I recommend 10% of you. So what I recommend, 10 companies. What I teach in the Stock Room Master course, you're buying 10 companies, 5 in industry you believe in, 5 in diversified industries, and you want to split your capital over those 10 companies. So 10% into each capital company, dollar cost average that 10% out over time. So if Bitcoin is one of your assets and Tesla is one of your assets, you want to have 10% of your portfolio in each, and you want to keep dollar cost averaging into those companies, into Bitcoin, and keep buying over time. Ron, will the Stock Guru technical class just mentioned be a different course? Yes, the main technical class, which I'm going to make over a 1 or 2 week period, it's going to be 1 to 2 weeks long, purely on the technical analysis, will be a separate course. The Stock Guru Master course, though, teaches you all knowledge about the stock market. It teaches you how to really master everything in the stock market. If anyone here who's viewing, if you've made money from me and you haven't purchased the Stock Guru Master course, make sure you do. I really want you to be able to fish yourself. Yes, you're getting a little bit of fish from me, but to really catch the huge fish, the marlin, to do it yourself, you need to learn the Stock Guru Master course, www.stockguru.us. Where do you recommend buying cryptocurrency through PayPal? Charges percentage 1.8%, so $18 on 1,000. So as soon as you buy, if you lose money. Coinbase.com is a great place to buy Bitcoin, coinbase.com. But I believe PayPal is also very good. That's not such a bad percentage, 1.8%. And it makes it much more accessible, so a lot more people can easily buy Bitcoin. I saw your video about human nature and do personally believe CRISPR can be the future for biotech industry. However, about the ethics behind DNA editing sequencing, they're going to use it to cure a lot of diseases that are very destructive to us. So I believe this ethics question, it's like old school mentality. Now they're going to people are really going to jump into biotech. A lot of people saw what happened with COVID, with the vaccine. They're going to really push biotech development. People are really going to want to push medicine as much as possible. And I really see the next quantum leap, the next massive movement for humanity is biotech. The merger of tech and biology together is going to be world changing for all of us. Exactly, Ahmed. We want to catch big whales. Thank you for the super chat. Stock Guru, the king of the market. Thank you, GTR. Hey, thank you, Guru. Thank you, Alex. Is NEO worth buying for the long term? Eli, yes, I believe NEO is great for the long term because China needs a major competitor to Tesla. Everyone, we've been down here for an hour and 30 minutes. What do you think? Should we go up to the Eagle's Nest up there on the mountain? Or do you guys want to stay here and just keep chatting? What do you think? I think, William, what do you think will happen to Boeing? Boeing is a buy. I really like Boeing. Dollar cost average into Boeing. I see a big recovery in the long term for Boeing. A great entry for a long-term company. Let's go up, Paul. Okay, we're going to start. What do you guys, everyone want to go up to the Eagle's Nest? Do you believe PayPal will allow you to transfer funds in the future or sell your funds to be able to pay for merchandise, take the profits as income and pay taxes on it? I believe PayPal will allow you to use Bitcoin cryptocurrency to buy everything on PayPal's network. 35 million merchants will open up to Bitcoin users, which will be beautiful. Hello, Relly, Eagle's Nest. Okay, let's start heading up to the Eagle's Nest, guys. I'll take my coffee up there. Let's start heading up. I'll show you around my house. So this is one of the boulders in the house. This is down there is towards the sauna and jacuzzi. The view here is just amazing. We watch sunset there. You see it a lot in my videos probably. And over there is sunrise. I want to show you the front of my house. I really like the front of the house. It's like a little bit like a castle. So this is the front of the house, and there's the gates. It's awesome. And over here you can see the sunrise, which is beautiful. Welcome, Connor. Welcome to the Stock Guru live trades. Beautiful. Welcome, welcome. This is my house, everyone. I hope you like it. This is Cho. She's amazing stuff. She's very gentle. She's cooking some very nice things. Okay, we're going to go up to the Eagle's Nest, everyone. I might cut out just for a minute. Can you drone shots of? Yes, I have a drone footage, actually. I got to show you the drone footage of the house and around here. It's amazing. This is the massage room. Dr. Javan sets it up to do awesome stuff. I'll show you around my house. I mean, I've been investing for 17 years, everyone. This is the entrance. This is massage room and meditation room, which is beautiful. Down there is the sauna. It's a great steam room. And down there is also a jacuzzi. You can't see it from here. Here is the front of the house. Little shala. There's like a temple-y thing. Temple. And there's the entrance to the house. It's got like a little entrance bungalow. And there's big gates down there. Yes, a very nice place. Oh, there's a bird here. Oh, it seems to have died. There's a dead bird here. Poor baby. Yes, it's dead. Okay, we're going to go up to the Eagle's Nest. My bedroom's in there. We're going up to the Eagle's Nest, guys. This is one of the bedrooms. And here. So this is the mountain we're going to climb. And the Eagle's Nest. I love having a mountain in my house. And this, guys, is all crystal. You see this? This is, whoa, holy shit, there's a snake. Did you guys see that? The snake was just there. Whoa. The death of a bird is a sign of new beginnings and omen of renewal. Beautiful. Thank you for that. That's beautiful. Yes, this snake was just like climbing in the rock. This rock, this crystal rock, this mountain is just full of snakes, but they're flying tree snakes, so they're not harmful. They're one of only 4 creatures that can fly that aren't birds. Yeah. On the edge. I love these black boulders. Check this. We had an awesome fireplace there yesterday, or the day before. Very nice fire. This is a little shrine on top of this mountain. Okay, we're going a bit higher up. And now we're in the eagle's nest, everyone. Welcome to the eagle's nest. The sunset's right there. It's miraculous watching the sunset every night. I love it so much. There's a little island over there. There's a little island also. You're welcome, guys, for the tour. There's the pool down there where we were sitting before. My room over there. Yeah, it's not so scary. It's just here is a little bit daunting on that edge over there on this corner. Okay, I'm going to sit down with my coffee. Wow, we just saw a snake. Cool. Did anyone catch that in the video? I didn't have enough time to show it. And we're back. I'm not so out of breath. Sometimes when I go around my house, I get out of breath, but today not. My fitness is getting better. Beautiful. Dr. Giovanni is doing amazing work. Okay, I'm going to look at all the messages now. I love steam rooms too. It's amazing. My origin, I'm Australian. I'm 2nd generation Australian. I have Israel blood from my father's from Israel. My mother from Qatar, from Australia. I'm quite a mix. Hey Guru, what do you think about options? You can use options to get good entries. However, I'm more buying companies. Like, I'm attaining as much of a company as possible. I don't so much like options. I don't want to use leverage. I'm buying companies for the long term. Are you able to put a HD video on your YouTube channel of the house? Dilpin, usually I'm filming when I'm recording, but my channel is more about stocks, less about villa tours. But I will think about it. Maybe I make a video, or one of the videographers makes a video. Love steam rooms, especially when you add eucalyptus. Exactly, Shelly. We have eucalyptus oil in there for unblocking the nose. It's amazing. The house is amazing. Thank you for the tour. Thank you, Eric. Thank you for allowing us to visit the temple. Thank you, Edgar. Welcome to my house. What is a good drone to buy? Need to follow me surfing and kiteboarding. Flynn, I got the new Maverick, the small one, the new DJI drone. Very nice. I highly recommend it. It's in a small bag. Very amazing drone. Any update on Apple? I'll make a video on Apple today. What do you think about Shop? Let's check out Shop. SHOP. Shopify. So on the monthly charts, the overall time frame, huge gains. Wow. Shop IPO'd at $25, now $1,118. Amazing gains. Stochastic RSI are very in the overbought territory, but they've been there all 2020. It is trying to turn to head lower. The stochastic RSI are trying to, no, stochastic turning to head up, but the RSI is turning to head down. Squeeze mob is getting greener, so it is going to go further up. Shop does look like it's going to keep growing. On the daily candlesticks, Shopify is coming, the stochastic is coming down. The RSI is turning to head up. It does have strong support here at the $1,090 mark. Very strong support at $1,050. 1,056 is a great buy for Shopify. And then on 3 months for tomorrow's trading day, Shopify is turning to head up. Stochastic RSI are heading up. Shopify is a buy for tomorrow's trading day. Okay, I'm going back through the charts. Any opinions about Dogecoin? Dogecoin, I do have a lot of Dogecoin. Dogecoin is a meme coin. So it was just a lot of people wanted to buy it because Elon Musk keeps pushing it. It will be strong because of this. But DCA into Doge. James, what do you think about Nano Dimensions based in Israel? I haven't made a full analysis on Nano Dimensions. I'll make a video on that because it is one of the popular biotechs. On the technicals, on the day all time frame, Nano Dimensions IPO'd in 2015 at $78, now $8.59. It bottomed out, now it's turned to head up. The overall trend though is heading down. On the 1 year time frame, wow, plane. I haven't heard of plane for a long time because of COVID, but we have a plane right now. Nano Dimensions on the daily is climbing this trend line. Stochastic RSI, huge amounts of volume recently. It does look like it's going to come back down to this trend line, which will be at the $7.69, $7.70, sorry, for the midterm, but it is climbing very strongly this trend line, and it is climbing up. For the next trading day, Nano Dimensions is coming back down to this trend line, it looks like. The trend line support is sitting at $7.70 is a great buy. $7.70 is a great buy for Nano Dimensions. I have $20,000 that I'd like to invest in Tesla. How would you split the buy's time frame to best DCA? Curtis, make sure that $20,000 is only 10% of your portfolio that you're putting into any one stock. Make sure also to take 333 and buy the Stock Guru Mastercourse at www.stockguru.us. With Tesla's PE ratio being so high right now, 1,400 times, I would split that capital over a 12-month period. So that means you're going to be investing around $1,800 a month for the next 12 months into Tesla. That's the best strategy for DCA when you have such a high PE ratio. That's what I recommend. We're protecting our capital at all costs. Yes, Tesla can keep skyrocketing. Yes, Tesla in the long run will be $3,500 per stock in the future after the split. But DCA, when you have such a high PE ratio, because you want to protect your capital, it can correct Tesla. However, I'm not as likely as any other company in the 1400 PE ratio. I would say it would have a massive correction. But right now, Tesla is just too much volume, too much buying. But still, follow the rules, DCA, and take the Stock Guru Mastercourse first. The house is beautiful. Thank you for the tour. You're welcome, Hareria. Thank you for joining me. Can you please share your thoughts about JAGX? Yes, I will, Makara. I didn't do a fundamental analysis yet on Jaguar Health, but we'll do a technical analysis. All-time time frame. Jaguar IPO'd at $3.89, went all the way to, oh no, it went IPO'd even before that. Wow, this is an old company. Interesting. Wow, Jaguar Health is very old. JAGX. It IPO'd in 2015 at 6,821. What? And then it dropped all the way to $1.95. Seems weird. Huge amounts of volume recently. On the yearly charts, the stochastic RSI are still heading up, very overbought right now. This company seems a little bit weird. Be careful of this. However, on the daily, stochastic RSI still heading up, huge amounts of volume. It looks like it's going to keep climbing. On tomorrow's trading day, stochastic and RSI are coming down from the overbought, still heading further down. They're not yet turned. It looks like it's trying to turn, but it could come down to the support at, actually it's filled the gap. So JAGX is a buy on the technicals. However, I don't like the long terms of the technicals. It seems weird to me. Your take on PFE? Regen, I'm buying more PFE. I really like PFE. They're going to have a 50% increase in their revenues. Normally their revenues are $40 billion a year. They're going to have 20 billion sales for the Pfizer vaccine. So that's 50% increase in their revenue. So I really think Pfizer is a great long-term buy for a biotech company. Great revenues, great profit margins. Sorry, bounce confirmed. Bounce on what, Alberto? Apple is a buy before earnings. I'll make an updated video, Gabriel, on Apple today. Make sure to check it out on the video. I'll go in depth into Apple. Baba, I like. But this whole China crackdown on Baba, we need to be a bit careful. We're not sure what the Chinese government is doing with Jack Ma and Ant shares. They've pretty much destroyed his IPO. It didn't negatively affect Baba too much in the stock price, actually, which I find interesting. It was on a very major support. Oh, congratulations anyone that bought Baba when I made that video at 211. Now we're at $240. So great gains on Baba in just a few days. But with Baba, with Jack Ma, this whole thing in China, be a bit careful, DCA. But on the technicals, the RSI is climbing for Baba on daily, but DCA into Baba. I like Baba for the long term as well, but we got to be careful about this whole news that's coming out about Jack Ma. Everyone been making money from the Stock Guru Mastercourse. If you've been watching these videos and you've been following me and you're getting a bit of this information, but you're not fully understanding, if you've been losing money in the stock market, if you've been investing but not really getting huge gains, and I mean like making millions from your investments and 300-400% a year. You learn all this and how to do everything and really master the stock market in Stock Guru Masterclass, www.stockguru.us. Anyone that purchases before the 1st of February, one student is going to get 5,000 USD. I'm going to give out, I love giving out money, guys. I gave on New Year's $1,000, on Christmas $1,000, and in the 1st of February, I'm going to give $5,000 to one of the students who purchases the Stock Guru Masterclass between now and the 1st of February. Someone's getting 5,000 USD, which will be beautiful. Thanks for doing this. Amazon short-term earnings coming up end of January. Good entry or not? I'll make an updated video on Amazon. Let me check out the technicals now. I'll make an update. It bounced perfectly. When I made the last video on Amazon, I've got a strong trend line that Amazon has been following for a very long time. And it bounced perfectly off that trend line, which is beautiful. Wow, Amazon's gone so parabolic. It's amazing. So on the yearly charts, on the overall time frame, Amazon is overbought a little bit, but it's been overbought the whole time. Stochastic and RSI turning to head further up. So Amazon long-term is a buy. On the 1 yearly chart, so the daily candlesticks, Amazon is forming a beautiful ascending wedge here. The breakout of the wedge looks like it's going to happen on the 15th of March, 2021. And the target for the breakout for Amazon is $4,200. So around the 19th of March, that breakout, the target will be 4,272. Amazon is an amazing trend line right now. Stochastic and RSI are trying to come down, but it's got amazing support at the 3,153 when I made that video. So Amazon is a buy. For tomorrow's trading day, Amazon is a buy. Stochastic RSI are climbing. Amazon is heading up. Good amount of volume. Stochastic RSI are climbing. Amazon is a buy, guys, for tomorrow's trading day. Long live the stock gurus. Long live the stock gurus, Edgar. Beautiful. You're welcome, beautiful brother. Thank you, Relly. Okay, guys, I'm going to jump now. We've been talking for an hour and 42 minutes. So let's turn into like a little bit of just getting into a place of like relaxation and abundance. I need to calculate that poll. I think we're close to 400 or 500% for 2020, but I'm going to calculate that. But I've been analyzing so many stocks. I'm not buying all the stocks I'm analyzing, but a lot of the stocks I'm usually only analyzing stocks that we're doing absolutely, that are going to have massive gains. So the students got really huge percentage gains, which is beautiful. Guys, I want you to have a super blessed, abundant day. I highly recommend everyone listens to the Stock Guru Affirmations playlist 20 minutes every morning. Even if you're a multimillionaire or a billionaire, it's nice to have these. You just replace your thoughts through. So in the morning, your mind is very fresh. So if you listen to the Stock Guru, the Affirmations playlist on Spotify, it's free. All day you're going to listen to these affirmations playing in your mind, in the back of your mind. Listen to it 20 minutes in the morning when you first wake up, and you're going to have, your thoughts will just be replaced. Any thoughts that you have normally playing out through the day, all the previous programming you have, it'll just be replaced with thoughts of abundance. And I recommend that. It's very beautiful to have positive thoughts playing in your head all day. Be very careful of your thoughts, everyone. Be mindful of your thoughts at all times. Anytime you think anything that's not productive for your life, stop that thought. Realize you had this thought and it's not productive for your life, and that you want to change it to something really productive. Gavin, James, where on the website do I apply for the free student course? I'm a 17-year-old high school student. Beautiful, Gavin. If you can email us at contact@stockguru.us, I will send you, if you can email with your student email address, then I'll send you through one of the courses that have been donated. Remember, anyone that purchases the Stock Guru Masterclass, www.stockguru.us, I donate the same number of courses to students around the world. So we've given out hundreds and I think close to 400 or 500 courses to students around the world, which is beautiful. We're teaching education to young kids. Instead of buying drugs, alcohol, they're going to be buying stocks in the stock market. Be sharp. Thanks, James. Have a great day. I still think you'll become the richest person in the world. That is my goal, Kelly. I've known since I was very young that I would be. Be sharp. Thank you. You're full of abundance. So your Spotify, it feels positive when I listen to you, and I guarantee you I'm worth $1 million. That's my goal. Beautiful. Be sharp. A mindset is the powerful thing. Karen, be mindful of your thoughts. Exactly. Thank you, Karen. Also, I saw your email. Guys, I'm getting flooded by messages, really thousands per day. So I try to get back to you as many as possible. Karen, thank you for letting me know about the copycat. Beautiful that person took some initiative and started copying, which is not bad. I'm glad they're making gains. Thank you everyone for this live. It was such a beautiful live. Thank you, Alberto. Thank you for doing this and time to do this. It's nice to have an honest person giving their own thoughts on life. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for this beautiful live. Everyone, please make sure you take the Stock Guru Masterclass, www.stockguru.us. I really do this so you guys learn the course and learn this information from beginning to end, the full knowledge. That's why I make these videos. It's so you learn this knowledge. Thank you everyone for such an amazing thing. And don't forget, Saturdays at 8 p.m. in the Eagle's Nest, we're going to do another live. This is the Eagle's Nest. Thank you everyone so much. Beautiful morning, beautiful night, wherever you are. I wish you abundance and blessings for you and your family. I hope you had an amazing New Year's. Let's go. We're going to make a great 2021. We're going to really push. I want to bring up all of you guys. A rising tide lifts all boats. Ahmed, we're going to try and get him to 100 million. I want to get as many of you guys, many students, stay fly. Let's get you to 1 million USD. You're very close. Let's get as many millionaire students as possible. And even anyone that's just starting, let's get you enough capital gains and enough gains so you have 20, 30, $100,000 in your portfolio. Let's get you financial abundance. Thank you everyone for a beautiful life. Make sure you take the Stock Guru Master Course, www.stockguru.us. Thank you all for being so great. And I'm going to see you again tomorrow.